Hi learners, it's glad to see you in Krishna's space. Today is the day 84 of our 300 days DSA journey. So it's time for our today's problem. Let's understand it. So today's problem is maximum product difference between two pairs. Here the product difference between two pairs AB and CD is defined as A multiply B minus C multiply D. For example, the product difference between 5, 6 and 2, 7 is 5 multiply 6 minus 2 multiply 7, which is 16. Here they have given an integer array called nums and we have to choose 4 distinct indices w, x, y and z such that the product difference between pairs nums of w, nums of x and nums of y and nums of z is maximized. And in the last we just have to return the maximum such product difference. So now let's get into the example to understand it more better. You can see in the example 1 we have given an array called nums and in the output they have returned 34. Same in example 2 as well, they have given nums and in the output they have returned 64. So now let's understand how these answers has come. So to get the maximum difference, we need to have two numbers. One is the largest number and one is the smallest number. If we have a largest and smallest number, then we can get the maximum difference. So that means we need to have a largest number and a smallest number. But here they have introduced the multiplication as well. That means we need to have two numbers which can give us the largest number and two numbers which can give us the smallest number. And after having the largest and smallest number, we can just return their difference. So that's what I have done in my code as well. So as you can see in N1 and N2 I have got the maximum of my nums and in N3 and N4 I have got the minimum. And thereafter I just have returned their difference. So let's take the example 1 to understand it more better. So in my N1 we will have the maximum of my nums which is 7. So now in N1 we have 7 and we are going to remove 7 from our nums because we need to get the second maximum number as well. So after that we are going to have maximum of nums in N2 which now is 6 because 7 has already removed. So in my N1 and N2 we have the maximum numbers. Now in N3 we will have the minimum of nums which is 2. Thereafter we are going to remove 2 from our nums to get the second minimum number and in N4 we are going to have the second minimum number which is 4. And thereafter we are going to multiply 6 and 7 which gives us 42 and then 2 and 4 which will gives us 8. And thereafter we will just return the difference between 42 and 8 which is 34. So that's how I have solved this problem. If you guys have any other solution of it, do write it on comment and thank you so much for watching this video and staying with me.